Tez.
Welcome to the TezDown. Welcome.
I'm the Tez.
Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the TezDown. Party time. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, education, and parody. Under this act, fair use is permitted use of copyrighted content that might otherwise infringe on the exclusive rights of copyright holders. The TezDown podcast is a platform for entertainment and education. Edutainment, a blend of education and entertainment, emphasizes content that informs while it entertains. The views expressed in this channel's commentary do not necessarily reflect or represent the views of the hosts, and may not always reflect the complete or verified accuracy of information presented. All content, including commentary, analysis, and discussion, falls within the legal parameters of fair use. We make no claims to ownership of any third-party content. This is the TezDown. Sports unscripted, culture unfiltered. Thank you for understanding.
Classic. Classic. Classic.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing?
Remember this day.
You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting. I harbor resentment, I know what you did. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it. I ain't really trying to do no hooks or none of that. I just want to get on that water, float one time. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic! Panoramic roof for a decade straight. Mama mentality since back in the day. I was in college hooping in crazy eights. 0-6, beat class gon' spray. I had a switch on the blick and it sound like a switch every time I let go of the cake. You door with the flick of the wrist. You ask for the time and I show you my wage. 3-3-3, I'm the captain of the team. Take it to the bank, you can follow my lead. I got the codes, I got the keys. Win, lose, or draw, you can put it on me. Full blown chef return from a black sheep. Everybody take heed every time that I speak. Plays at the line, I'ma make a good read. Cut from that creed, follow the seed. I die on my sword before the day ever come where I cower and plead. I cry to the Lord before I call a human being for a sign relief. I've been working and stacking and learning and growing, ain't really got time to compete. Man, I couldn't even walk just a couple months back, I'm just happy to be back on my feet. Man, they called me to see if I won't do a theater, I told them my dog gotta eat. After all, I just got back from Greece, dancing on cliffs at the side of the sea. Living the present, I'm happy to be. Thanksgiving every time that I eat. Amen. Winning every time I breathe. Might as well work cause I can't even sleep. Might as well work till the game been beat. Discovered or not, still moving elite. Discovered or not, still moving prestigious. Treating myself how I wanna be treated. Had to step away so they know that they need me. Preserving the dope, had to put it in the freezer. Return to the surface, they think I'm a sleeper. Whole time I'm a favorite, I know the procedure. Plot get thicker and thicker. The farther we go in, the waters get deeper and deeper. The harder your times, the farther the distance. These people will leave it to beaver. Nobody wanna be a cover corner, everybody wanna be a receiver. Think we got problems with choosing our leaders, that's why we got problems with moving the needle.
Classic!
Welcome to the TezDown Nightcap X Classic Codes. I got the guys with me tonight. I got your boy.
Classic.
His name and he appears.
Classic!
What up, chat? What up, chat? 333, what up?
You knew I wasn't going to stop Deep from having a chance to do that tonight.
You know, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
What's going on, Deep? How you doing, man?
Today's a somber day. 4 years ago, my dad was we had one of these black and milds before he got out of this place. So,
oh man, Deep.
Little ritual we do here.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Condolences to Pops, man.
Yeah, thank you.
For sure.
He would, you know what? He would have watched you guys, to be honest with you. And my dad doesn't even watch the internet like that.
Hey man, that's one of the best compliments we've ever got.
You know it's out there.
Oh yeah. What's happening, y'all? We got Mario Washington in the building. What's up? KMS is in the building tonight. He said, "Oh, you going live? Why you ain't saying nothing?" Andres Castillo said, "Hey, Classic with the 333. What's going on? Kerwin, how you doing? What's happening, man? Mario, Triple Eights, what's going on? Alan Victory, what? Get out of here, Alan. Get out of here.
What?
McKinnon, take care of Alan." McKinnon Marcus said, "Before the heavy shit starts, how dare you, Tez? How dare you? I've let it slide the last few times. But how are you going to make In Too Deep look like 68 in the thumbnails? Poor form, boy."
That is a fact. What's up with that?
Hey, look, so I told it this time. I was like, look, he's looking on the old side. And they was like, it's okay. It's so small, nobody's going to notice.
Yeah.
You know?
It is
Small Squatch said good morning. Where you coming from saying good morning, Small Squatch? What's going on? Classic.
What up?
As always, it's late night, on this type of show. But I think people need to understand what we were here for today.
Yeah.
For sure.
And do Classic's poll question. If you're not in his chat, do the poll question. That's what it's out there for. Engage.
For sure.
It's Nolan Wells, the cold facts.
Right.
It really is. Tonight, we're going to start with a couple of different places. We're going to start with Al Sharpton.
Okay.
Classic, you want to narrate this part a little bit?
Sure. You pulling the video in?
Yep, Al Sharpton.
Yeah, so I mean, essentially, Al is going to be discussing the I guess the going rumors that, you know, when he gets involved. I've heard a couple things. First, people say it's a money grab for him. You know, he always tries to tie himself to these situations to pull resources out of them. And then the second thing I've heard is that he's a federale, right? He's a cooperator, he's an agent, and essentially, like, having him on the inside of whatever they got going on, you pretty much got to inform it up under you, right? So I've heard those two things about Al, and Al decided to use a portion of the celebration of life services of Nolan Xavier Wells to address those things. So here we go.
And what they said, winning the war on Al Qaeda, losing the war on Al Sharpton.
There are those that are so full of hate that they would send hate messages to the house of these parents. They sent one that Christine shared with Attorney Crump and I, and it accused her and Elmer of just stirring trouble, and accused the lawyers, Attorney Crump and I, or they just want money. First of all, I don't get any money in any of what we do. Most of the cases that you have seen us do, we help to pay the funerals and all of that, and never ask for a dime back, even if they got settlements. But since Mississippi's so special, I'm not only saying we don't want nothing, I want to say right here now, and I'm inspired by who accused us of that I want to put up from National Action Network and me, I want to offer a reward of $50,000 to anybody
They cut his mic?
Nah. He paused for dramatic effect.
Okay.
He want that 50K to soak in your spirit a little bit.
Right. Okay. He's saucing it up. Okay. My bad. Excuse me.
It's like he had to hold on. He had to smile real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Y'all heard me. That's a lot of zeros, isn't it?
That's
the look he had. The look he had. You know, I feel in myself that, like, this part is where things started to take a left. You know, this was not the right time. It just wasn't. It was not the right time at all. Why he did this, I don't know. He could have talked about this in the press conference after. But, you know, sometimes the lights turn on and some people can't help themselves. They're compelled, actually. And I think that's what was going on with us. He had to say something shocking.
Right.
The horrible part is, I think he knew what he was doing. I don't think that was an accident.
I don't think he does anything on accident.
I mean, you have to look at it like this. I mentioned it earlier on the stream, is that this is an opportunity where you're going to have the most eyeballs on the situation at one time, right now. Right. So it's like, you know, what better time is there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for some
opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, as far as the mission is concerned, I don't think it's a bad chess move. But as far as morals and ceremony is concerned, it's probably in poor taste.
Yeah. But I've watched him do this over the years. Him and a couple others. And I could say with some some of those things, it's always the press conference. He makes more, not from the families, but he makes it on the news cycle that he gets on. Then he has additional revenues that are outside of what's happened of the scope of this situation. So it is what it is.
Sounds kind of diabolical to me.
I mean, who doesn't do it for ratings in capital?
Well, all of them, I would assume.
I mean, man, gotta eat.
Don't make it big, fellas, because then they're gonna say you did it. You're doing it for the money.
Yeah, okay, I get blamed for everything these days.
Right?
Man, gotta eat now.
I ain't hating.
Yeah.
Even if I was, I don't care. I get blamed.
I'm just saying, when you work, you should eat for that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Well, this is the things I said about Ben Crump.
Yeah.
That, I'm not upset about. They're like, oh, Ben Crump is in the biggest case, and he's an attorney. He's one of the best ones.
Right.
So, I mean, if it happened to you, you'd want Ben Crump on your case.
I sure enough would, if I could afford it. Yeah.
If he says, look, 20% of whatever y'all get from settlements, I'll take that. Anything else, that's on me.
That's being nice, because I think most attorneys do at least 35, right?
Most of them do 60.
Oh, wow. If it's pro bono,
most of them do
sure.
60. Most of them do 60. Well, I mean, like, it's even personal injury attorneys. It's mostly 60%. Well, industry standard says this, blah blah blah. If you don't win anything, we don't get nothing. But if you do, it's 60. Oh, all of that craziness.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not mad at somebody who's going to take care of business when it's time to take care of business, as long as they're taking care of business. And when they don't take care of business, that all of that doesn't make any sense to me.
I feel you on that.
There's some ineffective things that go on sometimes, and
getting that railroad job.
What's what I'm saying? If it's ineffective or if it's misleading the public, then yeah, you're gonna have problems. But here's the thing: if you're only about money anyway, you don't care what happens as long as you get paid. I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying.
I mean, I think there's a little bit of both. I think you can. I mean, I don't do anything for no money. I try not to anyway. But I don't try to gouge people either. Well, I'm going to say it like this. I try to do the best job I possibly can for the price I say I'm going to do it for.
That's the best way, man.
So,
that's the best
but
way.
I'm not going to try to lowball. I'm not going to try to highball you into something and then turn around and give you lackluster performance. I think that happens more on that side than it does getting lowballed, I guess. But I've been told I'm all about the money, so it is what it is. So
got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. But I got to say this. I remember R. Sharpton when he was plumper. He looks different now.
Ozempic or something. I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
Hey,
man. God bless to him. I need to get on. I don't want to get on when he's getting on. I just want to be like, what is your secret? What are you using to get that?
Hopefully it's not sickness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you saw him before and
I remember
now,
him before, he was a big guy.
Yeah, he was small too. So it's kind of like
big little guy for a while.
Yeah,
big little guy.
No shaming, of course. I could stand to lose a few pounds.
I want to put a reward up for $50,000 for anybody that could give the information that will lead to an arrest and a conviction in the case of what happened. He was not on that island by himself. Somebody saw something and knows something. So I didn't come to make money. I came to give money. Stand up and tell the truth. Whatever it is.
He's coming at the crowd. He said, stand up right now. Like right now, you in the crowd. There's one of y'all in this crowd that knows something.
He said that 50. He said that 50,000 to hit your account before sundown. I'm talking.
Yep.
Y'all,
Somebody probably did.
I bet not know nothing. And then if Tyler Perry doubled down and made it 100, and you talking about I could get that tonight? Man,
Yeah,
please,
somebody-
man.
He
somebody
said
probably
conviction though, arrest
Man,
and conviction.
Listen, the information I'm finna testify for 100
Chad,
bands.
Chad and Tyler said they don't care.
Bro, keep the furniture. I'm moving tonight for 100 bands.
Not Chad. It was T.O. Right? It was T.O. My bad. It was T.O. They said they don't care. They don't care. They're trying to pay.
Bro, I'm putting my shit in a garbage bag, and I'm telling. We gone, folks.
We telling.
It's over with, folks. Yeah. I know exactly what to do with 100 bands.
Oh yeah.
He said, Sharon Daniels said, I want Sharpton to pay for NASA to pull the footage on Horlighter from the satellite.
Yeah, I don't see. It's different making 100,000 a year versus getting it in a lump sum.
Yes,
you get
getting a lump sum. You're on now,
man. Listen, you got some. Yeah, it's a couple real easy moves you can make with that. You ain't even got to work no more. Couple real slick moves you can make with that. Depends on how you like to live. Put it like that.
Yeah.
Right. If you're modest.
Yeah, different subject though. Different subject. But yeah, that's enough money to talk.
Yeah, it is. So wait, so Tyler Perry doubled what he did, or he's gonna put in 100 bands himself?
No, he put in 50, and Tyler said he gonna match him. Tyler gonna match him, so it's 100 now.
Got you.
Yep. I'd have called him during the service. Ben's cell phone would have started ringing. On life. At one time, 100 band. Because do you pay tax on that?
I'm pretty sure you would.
That type of money? You sure? Okay.
The best way to get it would be they send it to a nonprofit and then you put it into a life insurance policy, but that's just going over a little tax break.
Good or bad, we're not going to prejudge it, but we cannot end it until we know all the facts. So all you got to do is reach out to Attorney Crump's office, and National Action Network could do that if it leads to an arrest and conviction. And I guarantee you'll have it before the sun goes down.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? I'm talking.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm talking, gang. I'm talking.
Sorry,
I want to thank
out.
Tyler Perry, who has paid for the funeral. We didn't call him. He called me and said, I want to pay for that. I want to thank Byron Allen and others that have contributed, some that don't even want their name called.
Yeah,
I was thinking as a scripture in Genesis, the 4th chapter.
What's happening, Richard?
Passage that starts at the 2nd verse said, and again she bore his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, and Cain a worker of the ground. In the course of time, Cain brought unto the Lord an offering of fruit of the ground. And Abel also brought of the firstborn of his flock, and their fat portions. And the Lord had regard for Abel and his offering. But for Cain and his offering he had no regard. So Cain was very angry, and his face fell. The Lord said to Cain, why art thou angry? And why has your face fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is crouching at the door. Its desire is contrary to you, but you must rule over it. Cain spoke to Abel, his brother. And when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, where is Abel, your brother? And he said, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? And the Lord said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood is crying to me from the ground. May God add a blessing to the reading of his word. The story of what we have faced in America is a question that started in the first book of the Bible with the first siblings. Am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? Or will we, out of some emotions, some anger, some jealousy, some envy, maybe some bigotry, decide rather than deal with building up the beauty that God put in us, that we will harm our brother and that we will harm our sister, and through some malice try to hide it? But the Bible says that the victim's blood cried from the ground. I hear this morning Nolan's blood crying from the ground. Am I my brother's keeper? Or am I the keeper of some secret, some information that you could give and won't stand up? But the blood's going to haunt you. Those in law enforcement, your job is to follow the oath, not to follow the preference of what goes down. There are those that want me to condemn people before we know whether they're right or wrong. Now, yes, there's some questions around this. And this is not a rally. This is a praise and worship service. And we'll deal with those questions. But, you know, it's interesting. I exercise every morning. I tore something in my knee about 2 weeks ago. And they told me when they did the x-ray, Reverend, that I had torn my meniscus. And I had to go to get some surgery. And they said when I went to get surgery, they said, well, wait a minute, your doctor has to give us your history so we don't get the wrong thing to deal with your surgery. So the medication you may have and the what you have to do to recoup and
man, what is he talking about, man?
He's not talking about
nothing. That's that Geritol.
No,
that's
man,
that Geritol.
Bruh, like we gotta make sure when we got these people up there that are, you know what I'm saying, pushing 95, we gotta make sure that they took all their meds, man. There's no reason. No disrespect to the Reverend, bro, because I know he mean well, or at least he doing his best to appear to mean well. I don't know that man. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, like, at no point in Nolan Xavier Wells' services should we hear about your meniscus, Al. At no point. For no reason. For any reason, bro. There's no illustration you need to give us. No metaphor you need to give us to where we need to hear about your doctor's visit and your meniscus, bro. No, real talk. Hey, chat, if I'm out of body, man, let me know. Money.
No, you're right.
Got money in the chat. But
why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow.
Every time that drop happens, I'll be like, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that every time. Every time.
Yeah.
But I'm not turning it off before the drop. I'm not turning it off before the drop. I was like, y'all know that, right? Now, every time that you use Super Chat or Cash App, either of the shows that we have running simultaneously, it was a simulcast on the Classic Codes and the TezDown. We do play music for you. Sometimes we'll hold it to the end, depending on how fast we are going or how many ideas we need to get out. But their contributions are appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. Brandy said he talking about history. I just, if I'm, like if something unfortunate happened to me, bro, and somebody speaking at my funeral, bro, at no point at my funeral should they be talking about their meniscus, bro, on the mic, bro.
What's up, yay?
You want me to go up there and slap the crap out of him?
No, I'm gonna hunt them. I'm gonna hunt them, bro. Straight up, bro. Like, come on, dog. And maybe I'm petty. I'm not even, you know what I mean?
You're not.
But it's just like, come on, dog. Like
now Oracle don't like that classic.
We just disagree. I ain't gonna beef with you. It's been an emotional day.
Right.
Sharon Daniel was hoping that the mom to ride like Emmett Till's mom did, opening the casket.
They weren't gonna do that.
Change your name. They weren't gonna let her do that. No, they weren't. I bet she wanted to, and they weren't gonna let her.
Nope.
I'll tell you right now. I guarantee you, she wanted it open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The father too.
I bet $1 to the donut that the family wanted it open, and they got advised against it.
They can't show their hand yet, bro.
Yeah, they can't do that. You saw they didn't release the information that we needed.
Mm-mm.
You know? What's up, Ye? How you doing, man? 111's in the building. He threw the one up. What's going on? I appreciate it. Brandy said he talked about history. Cherry said you're absolutely right. You right, fam. If he's a reverend, I'm the godfather. Roxy said, what's up, Roxy? How you doing? One's in the air. 333 in the building. Bobby Imperial Vision said, how can I connect with you, brothers? Bobby, as you can see, scrolling down at the bottom of the screen is contact information. Also, if you got something for the Classic Codes, it is the Classic Code 777@gmail.com. Please feel free to send things over. Super chats, stickers in the Cash App are appreciated. Hit the Cash App. You also have B-Class Music for the Cash App. Got 2 different Cash Apps. Ye said, "Now play nice." He stood up and he's always stood up. What have you done about the situation? Other than be here every day, I don't know what you expect us to do. Brandy said, laughing, okay. Cash App stops the show. Yes, it does. He said, I keep my mana set to myself. I don't even know what that is, to be honest, Ralph. You taught me something new today. I don't know what that is. Roxy said, facts. You have meniscus to worry about that ain't got nothing to do with Nolan Wells. Now I said, it's shameful our ancestors didn't die for you to get on public view and speak disparagingly on one of our leaders. Whose leaders?
Huh?
Our?
Huh?
Our.
Hey, look, I ain't even finna defend myself.
Nope.
I ain't say nothing bad about Al Sharpton. All I said is he don't need to be talking about his meniscus at no funeral. And I'm standing on that, Oracle. So we just gonna disagree. I'm not. If that's disparaging to you, then being here is optional. But what I'm saying to you is he don't need to be talking about his meniscus at the funeral. He don't. I don't care about your meniscus or your doctor's appointment. Use a different analogy. He stayed on his doctor's appointment and his meniscus longer than he stayed in the book of Genesis.
Yeah.
So I can't say nothing. Come on, man.
For real?
What chat is that on?
Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not on
at
Kick.
this point. It doesn't matter. Flip J Zillion said 111 all true.
What,
Bobby said, got you. Said, we are all our people of stories, parables, revelations, and history. Pay attention. Sharon said 2 gems.
Appreciate you.
Ye said, congrats on the 6K, my dog. 333. Yeah, congrats.
Gratitude. Appreciate you all.
Ooh, got some gems.
Yeah. Into Deep said, need Jim Bangers to work out too. Yep, that's classic music we've listened to all night, y'all. Y'all can figure that one out by now. Now said, I stood along the Reverend and many others like him before you were born. That's why you had a space to be born in June.
Ooh. Yay ain't playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say yay in the chat, smoking shit.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
From the tower, he said.
No, you good now? Randy says, so y'all
he only
Officer
gave you a
Tatum
flesh
went to
room.
Mississippi
You only got 30,
talking about he saw
seconds.
everything. I don't trust Officer Tatum. Okay, Brandy.
Jeez.
Sharpton is a traitor and an informant. Hit Bobby. Free range is back.
Now that's disparaging. Calling Al Sharpton an informant and a federale, that's disparaging, right?
Exactly.
All I said is I don't like his analogy, and I have the right not to do so. So I mean, it is what it is.
Give it to him, classic.
Yeah, my opinion is my own. You can't take it from me. You could try.
I don't see where that mug is. Where he at?
Oh, it's
I
going
don't know.
crazy in here.
Yeah.
It's Spaceman. He's just coming from space.
Let's
Class
let him,
free range is
let's-
back.
let's at least let Al finish his analogy. Let's bring it home from the doctor's visit and his meniscus back to Nolan. Let's watch this.
Yeah, he took care of free range already.
Base that on your medical history. Well, the reason why what's happened to Nolan under unquestioned, unanswered questions, gone, phone and keys found 2 days later. You don't tell nobody you had the phone.
No,
keys.
Tez, no. Go back. I want to go back to where he talking about his meniscus and see how he tied his meniscus into this. Go back, because I didn't hear it. He just went to the phone and the keys. No, sir. We're not letting him off the hook. Y'all got on me.
You have to do the recoup and the exercise you have. We got to base that on your medical history. Well, the reason why what's happened to Nolan under unquestioned, unanswered questions, gone, phone and keys found 2 days later. You don't tell nobody you had the phone or the keys. When you confronted, you first tell another story. Then when they finally get the phone and the keys, there are things erased from the phone. There's just too many unanswered questions. Somebody's saying that he told us he was leaving the island. So I don't know an 18-year-old person, black, white, or undecided, that gives somebody their phone. I'm a lot older than 18. I wouldn't trust Crump with my phone.
Pause it real quick,
Gotcha.
Tez. I just got to be petty for the people in the chat that was trolling me. Please, I hope you didn't kick them out, yeah. The person in the chat that was trolling me about talking about I got to let him finish. Where was the tie-in with his meniscus? Did anybody catch it?
I think he just told the story.
Where was the tie-in for him to tell us about his doctor's visit and his meniscus surgery? Where was the tie-in? We talking about let him finish. We just let him finish. My man made a hard left and just start talking about keys and phones and missing information.
You remember earlier, I
Come on, man, stop playing. Yeah, man. No, I'm just saying I don't like when people like. Okay, if you're gonna say I got a bad take, then let's at least review the tape and see if it's really a bad take. Like, no, buddy just went off into a whole. You know what I'm saying? He just went off into a whole what's it called? Alzheimer's storytelling moment, and then shifted gears back to Nolan. Like, bro, why are you telling us? Why are you telling us about your meniscus, gang?
I lost it, man. I ain't gonna lie. This morning I lost it when this happened.
I'm not gonna crash. I'm just saying though, like don't tell me I had a bad take. We did not need to hear about folks' meniscus, shit. And so what I'm saying is I'm pointing that out to say this. I'm pointing that out to say this. When people get mad when there's ridicule for Al Sharpton or when there's ridicule for Ben Crump, me personally, I don't have no ridicule for them, but I'm pointing that out to say I understand where people be coming from, because when you hear somebody randomly, he's supposed to be the officiant, right? So He's not supposed to necessarily be eulogizing Nolan because he ain't know Nolan like that. So if you're an officiant, at no point during officiating this man's home, at no point during officiating this man's homegoing service do you need to be talking about your meniscus. So when people say, "Oh, well, Al Sharpton there, he's a clown," well, you understand. You see what I'm saying? I'm not calling him a clown, but I can get where people coming from. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to be talking about your damn meniscus and your knee problems at Nolan's celebration, bro. You don't. Cut it out. And whoever said that to me, cut it out.
Meniscus.
Okay. Let's continue. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to
talk about the water.
So we just raised
class. That just didn't sit right with you, did it?
No, bro. Because I'm thinking about
his knee.
Because I'm thinking about if it was my funeral, bro. Like I would want Big Skull or you or somebody to jump on him, folks. Like, don't send my funeral up, G. Don't let no disrespect slide. I plan on outliving everybody, but if I didn't. Don't let no disrespect at my funeral. Anything sound like something that ain't some love, G, send the funeral up. Send it up. I don't care if it's at a church. Send it up, folks, in my name. It's what he would want. Send it up. And bet not nobody press charge.
We got the files now. We got the
God.
files.
And bet not nobody.
Nobody This y'all heard it here first. Nobody better talk about their meniscus at his funeral.
What we talking about, bro?
You might just wake up.
No, I'm just saying this.
That would be Classic's rise, though.
He'll wake up and start strangling himself.
I feel crazy for Nolan though, because it's like, bro, if it was me, I'm like, bro, I live this magnificently wonderful, beautiful life. There's so many things you could be talking about other than your knees at my funeral, gang. I know I'm not tweaking, folks. Maybe it's later. Yeah. Maybe it's later.
No, you're right.
Look, I don't want to drag it out. Otherwise, I'll play mine from earlier. Because it was on this. It's pretty much like and yours, because neither one of us appreciated this. I'm just gonna keep it real. There's so many other things they could have talked about. He could have talked about sports. He could have talked about the fact that he was a brother, a great son, a good athlete, on top of being a good student and a great friend. He could talk about any of that. But no, the meniscus.
Then the questions. Where is my brother? He went out with y'all. He came back not with the where is my brother? And because of the background, like they asked me before they give me surgery, they went to my medical history. So the reason why a lot of people in the nation are looking at this Nolan situation is that we've looked at history in Mississippi.
Okay.
Some of us remember what happened in Mississippi. And because of what happened in Mississippi, doesn't mean it's guilty today, but before we can medicate and heal today, we got to look at your history. Because history will decide, can you handle the medication? I look back into history.
You were in history. You were there.
And I noticed that.
Hold on.
Emmett Till happened here.
Hold on.
What the hell is he talking about?
Hey, Al Sharpton, you were there. Hey, somebody remind Granddaddy that he was there.
He was.
He was there.
I don't think it was a leader yet. Hold on, let me check.
He tied his medical history to the history of Mississippi. I'm upset. We know the Sharpton history. Not the meniscus. That's damn meniscus. Y'all gonna be doing this all night, aren't you?
Yes, chat 333, man. We gotta have some fun. Sometimes
they
you gotta laugh.
Only Javon and Jalen went to the funeral.
Yeah.
Chat. I know I'm not tripping. So what's his name? Warren? Warren wasn't there, or was it Mason?
None of them was there.
None of them was there. Katie wasn't there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Al, Jesse, look like Al is only there to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did try to get Emmett Till's case reopened, though.
Yeah, he was on that case, man. He tried multiple times to get it reopened.
Yeah, I think we good on Al.
He was born in 1954, so he was barely alive when that happened with Emmett Till.
I think the biggest thing about what Al drove home was just that, they offering up that $50K, for anybody who got real information with regards to, leading to an arrest. But the fact that they offering money to give information that will lead to an arrest suggests, this what the chat was saying earlier, it suggests that they feel as though they have enough to know that a crime was committed, but they need that puzzle piece, a character, a witness.
FBI said.
You know what I'm saying? They need a witness. They need some type of somebody who gonna come forth and be like, yeah, all the evidence, they gonna glue the evidence together with their eyewitness account. You said they want to?
They're going to. If they're not already investigated, the FBI is on it. It happened on federal land. That's where we found the body.
We covered it earlier. The FBI put out a statement about their exact involvement. Yeah,
I missed that.
Yeah, you was on
Tell
your
me
call.
more.
So the FBI put out a statement stating exactly what their involvement is, and essentially their primary reason for involving themselves is to put a cloak of protection. They're investigating interstate threats that were made against one of the alleged families involved with this. So they didn't name exactly who the alleged family or family member is that they're investigating the threats on, but we know it's not the Wansleys, right? It's not Nolan's parents. It's a lot of people in the chat were saying it's the judge, but the FBI is involved to investigate threats that were made against a potential party involved with the situation. So that's what their main objective is. The rest of it is to provide resources and like forensic tools and things like that to Jackson County. But they, the feds, the FBI made it clear in their statement that Jackson County is the head of this investigation, start to finish. So the FBI is not intervening. And they don't care nothing about it being public land or nothing. And they also said in their statement that they've always had a great working relationship with Jackson County. So how does that have? Yeah. So how does that encourage you?
Little Crystal Bush says so. Basically, the FBI is there to look good. Important. Yeah. We knew Cash Patel wasn't going to do anything. Harry France, do you trust them? FBI only there for the death threats.
12.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, 12 is 12.
Exactly. You don't. We don't need to hear him talk about the roaches, right?
No, we good.
All right, cool. Well, let's keep it moving then. We got Ben Crump going off.
The roaches.
Ben Crump didn't hold back.
Yeah. But shout out to Al for dropping that bread though.
Yeah.
He did something.
That's nice of him.
That is something.
Yeah. Maybe that was some of that insurance money from the meniscus.
Ooh.
Probably.
Come on now.
Hey man, he brought up his knees.
The water in his knees quenching the thirst of the people.
Crazy work. Yeah, they said FBI only there for the death threats to protect Ashley Cole.
She's going through it.
Yeah.
Because she got a lot of people blaming her.
Is she going through it?
Nah.
I think they chilling. They chilling. Ain't nobody in handcuffs, bro.
She probably
ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure.
She probably got a nice little couple like a little
man. They in the house
from work.
Man, they in the house watching us on YouTube right now. Yeah. Ashley Cole probably watching this.
I wouldn't doubt it because we did read her stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sipping Nolan's life mattered. Nolan's life mattered. Because if something this tragic could happen to their son, it can happen to your children. So we all have to stand up together and say we're fighting for justice for Nolan Wells because he is our son too. And they want us to be quiet.
Go fund the biscuits.
Reverend Al, Reverend Holmes, they want us. Crump, won't y'all just go ahead and, we already told you it was no foul play. What do you keep making so much noise? Well, until we get answers, until we get to truth, until we get to justice, we're going to stand up and we're going to keep ringing the justice bells for Nolan Wells. We're going to ring the justice bells for Nolan Wells here in Mississippi. We're going to ring the justice bells for Nolan Wells in the United States of America. We're going to ring the justice bells for Nolan Wells all over the world because Nolan life mattered. Nolan's 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 life mattered. The crowds are going to go away. The government investigation going to go away. And they're going to feel so alone, as if nobody cared, that nobody felt that Nolan's life mattered. So I want you to stand to your feet and let them know that Nolan's life matters. 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 Let me say to Christine and Elmo, before we do the prayer of committal and escort the family out, I just got a text, Christine and Elmo, you know that Tyler Perry said he would pay for the funeral. He must be watching because he said, I'm going to match you and put up $50,000 more.
Let me get it.
So we putting up $100,000 for anybody that'll come forward. We just want the truth, that's all. We just want the truth. And we want to thank Tyler Perry. He must have been watching. We want to thank Colin Kaepernick, who paid for Colin Kaepernick, a real giant in our community that shouldn't be disrespected by anybody. But I'll leave that for when I get back to Harlem. But thank you, Colin, for what he did for this family.
Man. Well, we watched that earlier. I mean, Isaac, what you think about Mr. Crump?
I like Ben. I like what they're doing. I think that they playing smart so far. I think that people who are rushing to try to get, autopsies out and they want to know. I don't think that's what's best. I think allowing Mississippi, if they're going to drag their feet, I think we slow play it. Let them drag their little feet, but you're going to come out with that autopsy because you're going to have to, right? And when you drop, then we going to drop. And then that's when we going to know it's a dexterity between the results. And that's when that's what we clearly can implicate, Now we can implicate the government for the cover up, right? Now it gets bigger and bigger. So, I think ultimately cases like this belong in Supreme Court. I don't know exactly how the whole setup worked, but I don't believe like stuff like this should be tried in that state. You know what I'm saying? When you can put race into play so clearly and evidently, I think it needs to leave the hands of that state and go straight to the federal level. You need something that's close to, it's America, right? We're not going to get nothing non-biased. I'm not going to have that conversation, but you need something a little bit closer to non-biased, right? If we can get it 60-40, give us a playing field to go win on, you know what I'm saying? So it's an ugly situation, but at the end of the day, if the justice system worth talking about, it's going to be some folks get locked up behind this for sure. But we shall see. At the end of the day, I think all of us speculating properly in regards to there being foul play. I just think until we get the autopsy, which we have to wait patiently for, we just don't know to what extent. You feel me? But I think if you pay attention to the parents and you pay attention to what's being said, you can kind of tell to what extent. Somebody said Al Sharpton mentioned Emmett Till. I still haven't heard it when listening back to him. But somebody said he mentioned Emmett Till today. So, that's very telling. Right.
He did. He said this reminds at the beginning of his speech. He said it.
Right. So that could mean it reminds him of Emmett Till in the way of simply trying to get away with it. As far as
Sharpton is way more brief than everyone else, including us.
Right.
He's way more brief. They wouldn't have let him speak at the funeral if he wasn't that brief.
Yeah. So, if it reminds him of Emmett Till, he could be talking about the fact that they're trying to get away with something, heinous. Or he could be talking about the gruesomeness of it. So we don't know, what that reference was in regards to. And I don't want to assume. We can speculate, but I don't want to assume. Richard said, I hope the comments know this is about a young guy drowning. This isn't a comedy show. Oh, yeah, you're going to have some ignorance in the comments, especially when you're getting this many views. You already know what it is, Richard. But you got your wrench for a reason, brother. Throw them timeouts around. I ain't policing you. Do your thing.
Have a good time.
If it's egregious, I'm pulling the trigger.
Hey, Richard, if they bothering you, they bothering me, gang. You with us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I like Ben, though. I like how he moving. I like what he's doing. I like the level of press that he's able to bring to this situation. We know that there's an abundance of atrocities that happen on a day-to-day and week-to-week basis in our country. This is something, though, historically that needs a little bit of extra attention, not because it's more or less special or significant than any of the other atrocities, but simply because you're talking about a whole entire state that rests in what we call a country. It's really a corporation, but what we call a country, you got a whole state that's just known for the nonsense. You feel me? Just flat out known for the nonsense. You can't continue to allow that jurisdiction, those imaginary boundaries, to be, a fucking kill zone for melanated people. Like, you can't keep allowing that to be the case. So, this needs to be addressed heavily. You know what I'm saying? There's enough content creators in the world for, 20 people with decent platforms to be covering what happened to the kid in Walmart parking lot. Enough for 20 people with decent platforms to be on Nolan. Enough for 20, you know what I'm saying? There's enough of us. But, instead, people with 300,000 subs or 500,000 subs or 1 million subs, they choose to talk about what celebrity broke up with what celebrity or who got caught cheating. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's time to put the BS down and lean into something that's meaningful. You know what I mean? My platform, we gonna have fun. We've been having fun. We're gonna get back to the lighthearted stuff, but for right now, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep Nolan's name in the air and we can't let it die down. We can't. Because if it do, this will just fade to black. Mm-hmm. And people will look up in 3-4 months like, hey, did they ever get anybody for that Nolan thing? Or what was going on with that? And it'll just be something from yesterday. Like, nah, we not going for that. We not going for that. You know what I'm saying? Don Lemon might find something better to talk about. You know what I'm saying? All the big platforms, they may find something better to talk about. I don't see nothing better to talk about until we find out exactly what's happening. You feel me? Whether they let these boys get off with it or not, like Ben Crump keeps saying, the truth needs to be available to the public. You feel me? Like, if they want Mississippi to be all white, bro, all right. You feel me? Hey, listen, if black folks ain't ready to stand up and get militant with these folks, then go ahead and make a mass exodus. But that means that Mississippi gonna go broke. I promise you that. Any state without the melanated presence gonna go broke. We are the spenders of this country. Melanated people are the spenders of this country. We are the ones who line their pockets. So imagine all the black players stop going to Mississippi State. Every last one of them. No more Dak Prescott, none of that. Right? All the black players stop going to Ole Miss. All the black players, no recruits. I'm talking about we not even consider it. Motherfuckers ain't even coming for a visit. Hey, we'd like to recruit you. Not interested. Well, what's going on? I'm not moving to Mississippi. Right. Well, you're from Mississippi and I'm out of here. First thing smoking. You feel me? Ooh. What if it got like that? What do Mississippi look like if all the black folks in Mississippi up and dip out of Mississippi? Mississippi would be broke as shit. Promise you. We're the spenders.
That is not a lie.
We the money. Trojan said, what about the black people? That's so played out, man. It's always somebody jump in the chat like, what about black on black? It's proximity crime. Tez, don't even do it, Tez, because I know you're gonna get long. I got it. Yeah. Too late. Can you put Trojan style on the screen real quick?
Too late.
For everybody that's come in with this tired argument about why aren't we talking about black on black crime? Crime is proximity based, meaning that people that live around each other happen to do stuff to each other more frequently than people that got to travel to do something to each other. So if it's a primarily Mexican neighborhood, primarily Mexicans doing stuff to Mexicans. Predominantly black, same thing. Predominantly white, same thing. It is what it is. Crime is based on proximity. So you talking about black people killing each other in Chicago. I mean, black people that live amongst other black people, any crime that's happening is usually happening amongst black people, but that is for every ethnicity. So it's a tired talking point, and we don't need to address it any further.
It's not real.
Yeah, it's not real. Crime is proximity based. It's black on black crime is not a thing. Mexican on Mexican crime is not a thing. It's proximity based. If you live in a melting pot community, some of everybody doing something to some of everybody, and that's including crime and having kids. So you know what I'm saying? Like this is all proximity. So again, like we beyond that.
Fact.
Yeah, but
wow, this is a very stupid question. This is a very stupid question. Look, I know I was gonna let it go, but when you try to gaslight people into I don't know, some type of a stupid argument that you don't know how to have in the first place, it makes you look worse. You see, that man's not gonna get fired up on you about this. We've talked about this probably 50 times in the last week. The fact that you don't have an original thought inside your brain is actually more concerning.
Oof.
Maybe get a hobby. Hatred is not a very good hobby. It burns out very quickly.
Mm.
Oof.
Mm.
It doesn't have a very long shelf life. Now, you can pass it down, but it's only a matter of time before that hatred is ultimately your own doom.
Oof.
And
Cool.
that's why so many bloodlines got snuffed out.
Cool.
It's only a matter of time. If it doesn't happen in this generation, it might happen in the next. If it doesn't happen in the generation before that, it'll happen after the next. Or your daughter just likes people who look like me. And therefore, the rest of your bloodline will look like me until my blood dominates it forever. It's just how it always works, man. I understand. It sucks and it hurts. But it's the truth, whether you like it or not.
Oof. Oof.
He said he's white around a bunch of Mexicans that aren't worried about him. For the most part, no one's worried about you.
That's the part right there. Go ahead, Tez. That's the part right there.
No one cares what you think.
Selective outrage.
No one cares. The only people that care about what the others people think, and the people that we just happen to be talking about in the situation where it comes to two races,
Yeah.
is the one that's narcissistic to believe that we actually care what you think. There was a time when there was a large group of let's just call them black people for tonight. There's a large group of black people that actually did care about what you thought. And then they found out that no matter how hard they worked, no matter how accepting that they looked and sounded and talked, walked, drove, wore, didn't wear, which is more important than what you wear, actually. What you don't wear is more important than what you wear. They found out that they would never stack up in your eyes. And they told their children, hey, you ain't got to do what they say. You don't have to do anything. So don't. Maybe I wasn't strong enough. But you see that little Sonny that I got growing up? He will be. Why don't you step outside with Sonny Boy and see if you could take him too? Sonny Boy, step right up. I'm ready. I don't like him anyway. He never even did nothing to me. It's what he did to you. There's a story. I'll tell this story, and I hope you guys will understand this. No, it's not about a meniscus.
You sure?
Yeah, there was a young man who idolized one of the greatest fighters that we've ever been able to see in Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali ran up against the guy in his old age on a comeback fight, and the guy just decided that he was going to beat on him. Not because that he didn't have respect, but because he wanted to beat on him to make him go away forever. To have the name of the guy that beat on Muhammad Ali. Now, any professional knows when somebody is going too hard. Somebody knows that. Everybody knows. There was a little boy that saw it and called Muhammad Ali through his trainer. And he said, hey, don't you worry. When I'm old enough, I'm going to get him for you. Well, that little boy became the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. And he dog walked that guy.
Larry
beat
Holmes.
up Muhammad Ali. Larry Holmes was never the same again. He was never the same again. It's one of the only fights where if you watch a Mike Tyson fight where you can see it in his eyes that he didn't go there to fight this guy. He went there to kill him.
I watched that fight.
He called Muhammad Ali right afterwards. I told you I was going to get him for you. Muhammad Ali had a Parkinson's disease and probably Alzheimer's too, if we're going to be honest. And he perked up so much. They told this story, before, right around the time of his funeral. He perked up so much at the fact that somebody cared that much to avenge him, that he inspired somebody so much to avenge him. You see, it's only a matter of time. The table's always turned and the piper is always paid. So, believe about that what you will. But the more you talk about us, the more children that we have and the more people see what bigotry actually looks like. Can't even talk without somebody trying to shove it down your throat that you might just possibly be lesser than them. Can't even talk. Can't even do it. Like, here we are, a bunch of guys having a pretty successful run at things lately, and we still get this. So why should our faces be clean shaven? Why should our heads be shaved? Unless that's their style, that's what you want. Why should you take it down a notch, classic? Why should you?
Take what down?
I got no hair, so
I can't. Hey, listen, I can't turn the glow off, G. I'm really like that, bro. People been jealous of me my whole life, bro.
Okay. Let's look.
Yeah,
look.
Like you just can't. Nolan had that glow too, bro. You know
you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about. They're always gonna bring up some stupid shit.
He gone. He gone already.
No, let him stay for a second. I'm gonna tear him apart.
He probably already hit, bro. The snipers in here. They got a switch on that joint today.
It's others just like him in here. So it's for y'all too. Let me make it very plain and clear. We don't care what you think. What about drill music? I don't rap drill music. I don't. What's it got to do with me? What's it got to do with any of us? What does it got to do with anything? In the black community, what is the black community? The black community is not a place, dipshit. The black community is all of us, all over, wherever we live. It's not a freaking place. Do you think it's 1962? Where segregation and we all just live in one neighborhood? Shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. And any other dumb asses that talk like this and think like this, shut your stupid ass up.
Get them.
Why are you even here right now? You see 3 black guys on a thumbnail, plus their families, plus the people on the side, the famous ones. Shut your dumb ass up, the black community. Like technology doesn't exist. Like people don't like their space. Like we don't work hard every day to go move places to where we can live that is comfortable for us. Like we don't do all of these things. Shut your stupid ass up.
Get him.
Stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. I got, I ain't did not a single drop in like 2 days. I got one for you.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks.
Get him, Tez.
Fucking idiot. That's the only one y'all gonna get. That's the only one y'all gonna get. I understand. Y'all get mad at me for
no
it.
walk down, no walk down.
I mean, everybody gets mad at me for it. I say bad words sometimes. I'm a grown man.
You cannot say fuck in front of people.
We got another segment.
Jesus.
I know you're gonna make another account and come back, even though they took care of him. It's all right.
Hey, I got enough. I got enough for him. I got enough.
Yeah, the trolls come with the territory. It is
yeah.
Exactly.
Target practice. That's all we need.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Comic relief.
Come with the territory. They'll never say it to me though.
That is a fact.
No, never.
That is a fact.
See you in person. Want to take a picture?
Good afternoon, sir.
Wait, hold on. What the hell?
I get good afternoon,
Taco
sir.
sniffer. What the hell?
Exactly. I get good afternoon, sir. How have you been doing today? Can I have your autograph? Whatever, man. Whatever. Same one. I bet y'all pay lots of money to go watch people play basketball and stuff too. I'm hanging out with. Man, shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut the hell up. Like that's all. All I really want to keep saying is shut the hell up. I'm so tired of hearing this garbage. I'm just so tired of hearing it. Like, you're not going to convince me to be less black. You're not going to convince me to be less Afrocentric. You're not going to convince me to do anything differently by saying something stupid about what somebody else did. Secondly, I live in Chicago. I don't care what you say about Chicago. Come to Chicago and say that. Oh, I will never. I know, because you're scared. Shut up. Just shut up. All these white kids we got doing all of these festivals, Chicago and downtown Chicago and Bridgeview, all of these different festivals that we got in Chicago, and most of them only get hurt by each other. 99% of them only get hurt by all them suburban kids coming out to the downtown and outskirts of the downtown of the city, the west side, the south side, going to White Sox games, going to Cubs games, doing all of this stuff. Going to the Bulls games, going to go watch the Bears, and getting on the trains and traveling for 2 hours. And you mean to tell me that you keep on thinking that Chicago is just the most dangerous place on earth? Have you been to Memphis? Have you been to Memphis? Have you been to East St. Louis? No? Detroit?
Mm-mm.
No? Baltimore, which is literally right by the nation's capital. Washington, D.C. Stop talking about Chicago.
Can you put Anthony's comment up?
Yep.
Yeah, Anthony said, I'm doing this for the people that all the black folks that be watching this show that still want to give the benefit of the doubt and you know what I'm saying, hang out with, you know, a whole bunch of white friends and say, well, I understand what you guys are saying, but life isn't like that for me and blah, blah, blah. Anthony represents the majority of Caucasians. Anthony, you so eloquently put this. He got drunk and drowned. It's that simple. Now go riot, loot, burn down your neighborhood. Sick of black bullshit. Deport the African Americans. This is somebody telling their truth, chat. This is a good old proud American. He's probably got on some dirty ass Levi's up over his belly button. He's probably chewing some tobacco in the bottom of his mouth. His breath probably smelled like bullshit. He probably got hair growing long enough in his armpits for French braids. And the motherfucker probably smell like, you know what I'm saying, wet horse ass. So, you know what I mean? This is your dead ass though. Like the ones that the ones that be talking like this, the ones that be talking. No, I just want y'all to see. I want y'all to see. Like he's living his truth. I want you to see how they feel about y'all. All these benefit of the doubt black people out here that be like, oh, we shall overcome. This Anthony is telling you exactly how he feel about y'all. Appreciate your honesty, Anthony. You would never say it to me though. On the phone. You would never say it to me, but you good in the chat though. It's safe in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know. Thank you, Tez, for posting that. I ain't even mad at you, Anthony. Thank you for the honesty, brother. Look, somebody agreed. User said truth, Anthony. That's how they feel.
It's probably the dude that got banned. I told you he's gonna make a new account right away and come back.
I'm just letting it be known. I'm just letting it be known. They listen.
Yeah, keep it up.
Go ahead.
Keep the engagement up.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's one of them situations where it's like if they have a hood on of any kind. See, the hood is not always the physical white hood. The hood could be being on YouTube talking without a profile picture and having one subscriber. You know what I'm saying? That could be a hood, right? The hood is being the boss at your job and you don't know already. Yeah. So I'm trying to tell you. So as long as they have some type of a shield of identity coverage, they're gonna tell you how they really, really feel. But when it's time for them to show you their bare face, they're gonna smile and ask you, do you want some lemonade? On phone, so don't be naive, folks. Just don't be naive. Let the white people that's gonna be around you and the people that you consider to be your friends, let them show themselves approved. And again, you just because you cool with them don't mean you got to be cool with their whole circle. And I'm like that with everybody, ethnicity aside. Listen, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. That don't make me friends with your friends. Them is your friends. I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be liking that with somebody and they try to integrate you with the rest of their homies. No. I'm cool with you. I don't know nothing about the rest of these niggas. Straight up. I'm like that in general. White, black, Mexican, it don't matter. I'm like that in general. I'm cool with you. Invite me to pull up to kick it with you. Yeah, I'm having a little kickback. Some of my other homies gonna be there. I don't know them. Yep. Let me know. Hey, listen, I'm gonna come. I don't go.
Yeah,
I'll come see you the day after the kickback and we can go get breakfast. Phone them. I don't need to. Yeah.
Who's gonna be there?
I ain't doing that.
Well, you know, Chuck is going to be here, and you know, and Jalen, and wait, who? Okay, yeah, y'all could Matt and Mark and Mike. No, y'all could kick it. Y'all could kick it.
Y'all have fun. That sound lit.
I did that once.
Why not? We're going to have a great time. Look, if I wanted to have a sausage fest, you know, I go back to college.
Yeah. But look at them. Hey, look, all you had to do is acknowledge them. Look at this person. Don't post it though. Don't post it because it'll mess with our monetization. This person said, "Bet you swing from the rope like the other jig." You see what I'm saying? They letting you know how they really feel, folks.
They still talk like that.
They in here, folks. That's what I'm trying to let you know. Like, this how these folks feel. That's how these folks feel. But they don't listen. I ain't never seen them catch no ones, though. They don't catch no ones. Motherfucker want to pull up in a pickup truck full of dirty, stinking motherfuckers talking about some yeehaw trying to grab one motherfucker. Catch a one. Catch a one. I ain't never seen them talk crazy dolo. Never seen it. Catch a one.
You know what it is? You know what it really is? They're obsessed.
Just run a one.
No, they're
it's
obsessed.
Cool.
They're
you want
obsessed.
some attention?
They're obsessed with my chocolate skin. They see the sinew in my muscle, my strong jaw, the way that I can run like the gazelle. He's 220 pounds. How can he move that fast? Dear God, he's hung like a horse. What is he going to do to my wife? You're scared. You've been scared. It's documented. There's whole textbooks about it. The Willie Lynch letter was not a system of control. The Willie Lynch letter was fear disguised as control. You really want me to talk? I'll talk. That's fine. But you're afraid. And all of this talk that you're doing just shows your fear. You're behind a keyboard. No one can see your face. Your name is fake. All of us live openly each and every day. We walk around. We buy things. We own very nice things. And most of us refuse to touch your women. Because they came from you and people like you. It sucks. They don't get to get any of this. It sucks for them. They would be so happy. But they have to deal with you. They have to deal with you and your friends. I've done the research. I see what you watch. The demographic of racist white guys. You know what they watch? Transgender stuff.
What?
Guy stuff. BBC stuff. And yes, the numbers are real. Look it up if you want to.
No, I'm good.
Look at the stats. Look at the stats of what they do. In cuckold. You pay to watch me and your wife and satisfy her because you can't. It's okay. If I were in your position, well, I'd try to mix in so my son didn't suffer the way that I have been suffering.
Oh, wow.
Your daughters, they understand that. They see how sad you are, and your name is probably Jerry or something.
Oh, wow. Or Tom.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't hate her. I don't even hate you. You hate yourself enough for the both of us. Damn. And you disguise that as your hatred for me. You're really just scared. Why don't you call mommy or Mima or whatever you want to do and ask her for some peach tea and maybe a lullaby, because you can never grow up. You can never understand what was really going on. And you thought that you're going to be able to oppress forever. Nobody's that lucky. Nobody's that fortunate. And the thing is, well, some of your forefathers said, hey, maybe oppressing people that could literally destroy us is a bad idea. And some of you are just too dumb to understand. But it's fine. All of you aren't dumb. And guess what? Because of proximity things, they'll take you out and I won't have to. Thanks for coming to my Tez Talk. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm not even going to read those comments. That's how insignificant you are, that you can't even get me to read your comments. How sad you must be. I hope you cry to somebody about it. I really do.
Man,
I guarantee you have caloric abundance.
You can't even be mad at these people, bro. These motherfuckers in the comments talking crazy. They the type that'll wear denim with no draws.
Well, I mean, they don't really need to. There's not much going on there from what I've heard.
Denim with no draws. Dick scraping the zipper back all day. Phone now.
It's the sensation. It's the sensation.
Motherfucker got pet gerbil at the house. We know what it is. we know you fucking weirdos. We know. We know. That's why. Hey, look, that's why they be so aggressive towards us. I'll be mad too. Motherfucker be flat, motherfucker be bogus, ugly as hell. Hair grow all on their back and shit. All type of problem. Imagine having to go get a back wax, gang. That's nasty work, boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, motherfuckers mad as hell. And God only gave him 3 inches hard. Motherfuckers is mad, bro. Mad as hell, boy.
I told you the stats are crazy, bro.
Yeah, boy, mad as hell. Hey, listen, I get it.
The stats are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
no problem, Justin.
Hey,
no
man.
problem, Justin.
Hey, I'm over. Y'all give me a 6-pack. Quit it.
Private Pookie said free balling and denim is wicked. Yeah, boy. Scrape.
We got some music in the chat. So y'all don't like us, so y'all can listen to some black people music. It's okay. Yeah, I said black people music. I don't care what you think anymore. I will perpetuate whatever you hate, just because you hate it.
It's crazy.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Because as soon as I find out that you don't like something, I'm probably just gonna do it because it annoys you.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
That's just how it works.
Jeez Louise.
You thought you were clever telling me that I needed to act right when I found out that me not acting right makes you scared? Well, you know what they say all types of stuff about us that we know isn't true. So we got a song for
No more day job, I was tired of being a slave. 1,000,001 ways for a man to get paid. Rather work myself into my own damn grave than to get these bloodsuckers another damn day. Gotta find a way to make my own way. Trying to run my race with my own race. They say we come from monkeys, so when I die, split my money with my apes. When I die, split my money with my apes. We the taste makers, y'all ain't really got no taste. Pour some Bel Air, celebrate cause we great. And pour something out for my homies that ain't make it. When I die, split my money with my apes. Till then, I'ma have a baddie feed me grapes. Till then, I'ma switch the motto and the make. When I die, split my money with my apes.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I play the music and then the chat jumps up with even more people. So that means that y'all actually like the music. You just, like I said, you're scared. You're envious. It's understandable. You know, if I went outside and the sun tried to take me out every time I went out there, maybe I feel like you too.
Says we can't even get these motherfuckers no more.
Hard right.
He said I can't hit the bottom of a tuna can, but I can ream out the edge.
See this? I like him. Taco said, "Fake it till you make it."
He started to get up in the top 5 trolling, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'd be mad too, G. If I was a grown man and I had the penis the size of a clitoris, nigga, I'd be mad too, nigga. You're a grown man scissoring your girl. Nasty work.
I told you, man. I told you that's what it be about.
Nasty work.
We got another segment.
Hey,
we got some cold hard facts. Go ahead, D.
Hold on. The back. Wait. What did you just say? What did you fucking say? What did you say?
I'm telling you, man. Motherfucker, I said I'll be mad too if I was a grown man with a penis the size of a clitoris. Motherfucker scissoring this girl. That's nasty work. I'd be mad too. Shit. Hate the world too. Fuck you talking about?
Hey man, that's another T-shirt.
I'll be envious of every Mandingo warrior I run into too. Yeah, what are you talking about?
We got the denim, we got the free balling in denim, and then wait, hold on.
Yeah, motherfucker at the crib.
Oh, that
straight up. We ain't taking our foot off their neck. This the late night show. It's up. Yeah.
Classic.
You mad because you scissoring your girl?
Yeah, this ain't the 12 p.m. show. It's up. Man. Stop playing with me, bro. I'll do it better.
You know what? Hey, Classic. Hold on.
These motherfuckers. Yeah.
Classic. Why they priests?
Oh, shit.
Like they got priests, right? You know, we be having when we was church people, we had pastors and deacons and those types of things, the first ladies and all of that, right?
Yeah.
But why is it like they have priests and instead of having that, like they priests have boys?
You know what's going on?
Oh no, I ain't come looking for no little bars. I ain't got no.
You know what's going on? These mods nasty, man. Listen, these motherfuckers wear composite toe boots barefoot. You gotta
blah,
realize
blah,
who
gay sex, blah, blah, Congress.
you gotta realize who you dealing with, bro. If you wear some steel toes barefoot, bro, you different. You see what I'm saying? These
I ain't gonna lie. I don't wear socks though. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't wear socks?
Hey, you
Nah,
better watch
I
out,
can't
man.
do it.
Hey, look.
I'm in Arizona. It's too hot.
It's late, and you mentioning that, and one of them is,
I'm just being honest. You know
a
me.
little chub right now. You better watch out. that little sausage starting to peak. You talking about them steel toe boots?
No, I don't wear steel toe boots, but I don't wear socks. I don't wear socks though.
He thinking about it right now. He over there like,
I'm gonna come. Oh.
Hey, that reminds me of, oh man, that shit's hilarious. We had this dude in the military. He didn't wear socks on a road march, and I kid you not, his feet looked trashed. Oh my god.
Yeah,
his feet was trashed.
We still gonna go.
He had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I got it up there. I got it.
You said he had to go to the hospital because his feet was trash?
No, because we road march with no socks.
Oh yeah.
And he did. We were supposed to do 10 mics, and then we ended up doing 30.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
His
was trashed.
The bottom of his feet peeled off.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. His feet didn't look like feet. He didn't have no pad. All his skin was gone. His feet were like bloodshot red. Oh my god, it was crazy. He was bleeding off the bottom. Man, he was like, "You guys gotta carry me," and we were like, "Hell no." Your ass down, man. You should have worn some socks. Now, in the military, in combat boots on the road march, yeah, you wear socks. Don't wear double socks, because then the friction starts happening. But yeah, his feet was trash. He was drunk too, so.
Taco Sniffer said, "I'm the top troll." Taco Sniffer, you better be glad McKinnon gone. You better be glad. Tons of mice not in here. Google Eats has probably got it right now.
Google Eats and Tom.
Hey, and Gunther.
Gunther, yeah, he shows up. Google Eats does it in a way where you cannot beat his style. It's very hard to beat his style.
Yeah, Google Eats is legit. Google Eats.
He's legit.
Yeah.
McKinnon hits you with that philosophical wordplay though.
Yeah, he stopped trolling at some point.
Yeah. Now I saw him earlier tonight, when you're on your guys' show. He was tearing people up.
Oh yeah, he was going in.
Yeah,
that's why I think the collective.
Classic, he talking to you.
Who?
This guy.
Who?
He said you ain't got the IQ to destroy anybody.
He said, dude, he can't even spell, but talk about somebody else's IQ.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Why you feel like you talking to me?
You were the one talking when it came in.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Oh, he deleted it. He deleted his. He retracted.
Nah, he was talking to you. He said, "Why are you looking up those type of stats? That's effing weird."
Shame. Yeah. Shame. If you didn't know, shame. This is why you're new here. This is what I do.
No, he was talking about Tez when Tez was talking about the cornography stats.
Yeah, he was upset. Like, why do I know stuff and things about the people that claim to be my enemy?
Oh, nigga, you know what's up? We kept the file.
It's crazy what your enemy knows about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't consider them an equal enemy. I think they think I'm their enemy, and that's why they keep acting ridiculous.
Right.
But here's the thing: if you make an enemy out of me, I make an example out of you.
Yeah, that's a true statement.
So for the peanut gallery, I only got one thing to say.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I didn't ask you nothing. I didn't ask you anything. I told you to sit down, shut up, and enjoy the show. I mean,
can't even do that.
No, I'm not here. You came here for me. I didn't come here to see you. Nobody come here to see you. Matter of fact.
All right, Taco Sniffer, you're going too far.
I didn't see it. But matter of fact, I usually have a message when people think that like they're invited or I came to see them.
You're not invited, but I'm gonna celebrate my ass off. But I better not see your ass there. You don't want to be around me while I got alcohol and me.
That'll ruin your night.
That'll ruin my night. If I look up, I see your ugly ass face.
Quit crying. Oh no.
When you use a dog as your picture and not yourself or your logo because you ain't got no swag or
I'm
nothing.
telling you, man, I don't argue with people with no drawers on and Levi's, bro. I don't argue with them, I'm telling you, bro. That's that friction burn. That friction burn got his panties in a bunch. The panties he ain't wear, got them shits in a bunch.
He was all right until he started getting personal. See, when you attack us, that's a no-go. Why no?
They're using their thumbs to type things on their cell phones.
Yeah.
Man. I don't look. That's why when people text me stupid stuff, I ignore it because I know they use their thumbs to type it. Look, it does not make it a computer because you put it in the middle of your desk. It doesn't. It's not. It's okay though.
I know you use your thumbs to type it. I'm a pecker this way still. So
you know what I'm saying? Like, we got another segment and we're gonna finish it.
Come on then.
Initiatives are causing.
I hate every time I see how strong his parents have to be.
Yeah.
His mom is aging so much every day, man. It's taking a lot out of her. His daddy too. Crazy.
Yeah. Did he even say anything?
Absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah, he said something. He did. We're gonna hear it.
This is actually something my cousin Keezy and I have briefly discussed. But of course, with everything that's going on, we want things to kind of cool down a little bit. My husband and I, honestly, we have not fully processed this. We have not fully grieved Nolan, but that is the plan, is to come up with some foundation, just honor him, but also to United Cajun Navy. Big help. Boots on the ground almost immediately after I spoke with Josh Gill. So, you know, we have to remember those types of organizations in our communities and utilize them, but also give back to them. So that is our hope, that we'll be able to give as much as we've been given during this time.
Yeah. Stephen Smith with the Associated Press. Is there any update to the independent autopsy that you guys requested?
Sure. And just on that last question, very good question. Christine and Elmore and Cliff Jones and Lisa Park at the office, they talk frequently, and that's one of the things she stressed at the funeral service. She wanted to celebrate his life and celebrate and define what his legacy will be. So we look forward to working to define his legacy. Nobody else is going to define his legacy but the people who knew him best.
Right.
Yeah. As it relates to the independent autopsy, we are looking to have findings sooner rather than later. Obviously, you want stuff from the first autopsy because they had the
look at his mom. Look at his mom.
Closer to time.
Yep.
Look at his dad. They waiting him out. They waiting him out. Go back. Review the tape, Tez. Watch the body language when he say that.
Yeah,
they know they got them results already. Watch this.
She's smiling. She knows.
You going too? Oh, you got it. My bad. I can't see the cursor.
Oh, you all good?
Good question.
I'm gonna slow it down.
Christine and Elmore and Cliff Jones and Lisa Park at the office, they talk frequently, and that's one of the.
Oh shit! Damn, Tez, what you put it on? Point 1?
0.25.
I can't even hear nothing.
You see her whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, smile.
Everybody else in the back did too. These are people that all, even T.O.
Yeah, they got that autopsy. Yeah,
they have it. Look at Crump. They have it. His mom looks vindicated and validated with everything she's been saying, and the dad is like facts.
Mm-hmm.
He looking at Crump like, yeah, we finna get something.
Look at this move. This move right here. Boom.
Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, we got these motherfuckers.
He holding her hand like, we gonna get him, baby. We gonna get him. Al Sharpton just thinking about that sandwich he about to eat as soon as he leaves.
He definitely hungry.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at him. He going with the hair slide. Yeah, we got his ass.
Yeah, we got him. Look at her. She looking at her husband. We got him.
Mm-hmm.
He like, yeah. See, look, we got him. See, we got him. Mm-hmm, we got him.
We gonna get these. That was we gonna get these motherfuckers, baby. Yeah, baby. Look, he biting his lip up too. They lucky I don't shout in this bitch.
Are looking to have findings sooner rather than later. Obviously, you want stuff from the first autopsy because they had the body closer to time. We got the body almost 6 days later, Dr. Roger Mitchell. So there are limitations as to what he could do. So, you know, you do the best you can, but there are unanswered questions. So he's getting his report together. I believe it will be coming very soon. Yeah.
Let me take one. I'm gonna take three more. 1, 2, and we'll come back to you.
Janelle Griffith with People Magazine. I also want to extend my condolences and to thank you for allowing the media to come. I know you didn't have to allow us to be here. I just had two small questions, both related to cell phones. One of the things that came out of your meeting with the local DA was that you agreed you would both analyze Nolan's phone. I wanted to know when that might take place. And the other was that at the end of the last press conference, you said that, Ben, you said you wanted everybody's cell phones looked at. So that, to me, that meant the other young men that were with Nolan that day. Did you communicate that to the DA, and what did she say? If so, have they analyzed their phones? Do they plan to?
I did communicate that to the district attorney. Whether they're going to do that, that's a question that you have to ask them. But we thought that it's only fair if we're going to look at Nolan's phone, we should look at the other people who were with Nolan that day. Because, again, we just want equal justice. We think that if Nolan was on that boat, roles were reversed, they would look at his phone, and so that is going to be important. We have not established a time yet of when we're going to do the mutual inspection of the cell phone. We have to do some technical things. We're getting our experts together, working with phone companies and so forth, but we hope to do that sooner rather than later. This was a big first step for the family getting through the day, so now we can get laser focused on all those things to finish this investigation.
Hey, I said that too, though. I said that too. I said they need everybody's phone. I ain't just talking about the three boys that rode. I need the three boys phone. I need the three boys phone. 50. I need Javon phone. I need Katie boat phone. Operator. I need whoever picked Katie up, whoever she rode with. I need they phones. I need boat operators' phones. I need the GPS from every boat that went out there from the 4th to the 6th. Every boat, I don't give a fuck. What else every boat that went out there from the 4th to the 6th, I need GPS on all of them.
We need Ashley phone too. We need Ashley phone. She open her fat mouth. We need her phone too.
Yeah, I need Ashley. I need subpoena for her shit. Run that too. We need everything, folks. All alleged. Everything. Any surveillance drones in the area, any surveillance, any of the fake birds that was flying around the area that the government been using for over any of the fake birds that was flying around in the area that the government been using for over 30 years that y'all don't know about. The recording birds that y'all think are city pigeons and shit. These shit, half them shits don't even be real. Those are robots. But never mind. Any of those that was surveilling the area, I need that footage. Right? We ain't gonna act like that shit don't exist. Yeah, man, I need it all. What are we doing? They talking about a thorough investigation. There is no investigation being conducted. From what I can see, allegedly, Mississippi ain't really looking in or nothing. They like, shit, we just gonna see. Shit, we told them our story. Let's see if they can catch us. That's what they on. That's what they on. And we trying to find out as much as we can about what they do and don't know to get our defense prepared.
Yeah, they're not doing nothing.
No, man, listen, bro. All right. I gotta be quiet at this point, because at this point of my diatribe, that's when I start talking about resolutions, and y'all don't want to hear it. Let's move. Let's move.
I got a resolution, but you know.
Now I'm trying to tell you, I ain't gonna talk about it.
A couple of days, I think you said 6 days since after the state's autopsy was done before you were able to get access to the body. I know whenever it first came out, it was being flown to DC and then autopsy planned for that Friday. Can you confirm when that autopsy was done?
They had weather issues, so I do think they got the body Friday night or Saturday morning, around that time.
Is that the same day that the autopsy was
I can't confirm that. I know they received the body, and I think they immediately went to it. It would be in.
So what did they say to me earlier about what these dudes like to watch? How I didn't know what I was talking about? You see what happens? You see what happens?
It's already out there. It's already out there.
That's all we need for that. We ain't talking about voting no more. I'm not talking about that. You probably never hear me tell you to do that ever again. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about voting no more. You want to talk about voting, Classic?
I never did.
Okay, just making sure.
I never, man, listen, bro. I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna put it on some merch so y'all can go ahead and buy it. The truth is stranger than fiction, yo. I keep trying to tell y'all don't want to hear me. The truth is stranger than fiction. I'm gonna say it one more time, 3 times is where it soak in. The truth is stranger than fiction. And I'm gonna just keep telling y'all like that. All that, get involved with this, that, and the third. Man, them presidents are selected, not elected. You can say, oh, if your vote don't matter, then why would they work so hard to stop you from voting, to make it look like your vote mattered? They will work very, very hard to perpetuate the system that they have implemented in order for you to perpetuate your own oppression. You understand that? They will work overtime to keep the system in place to where they don't have to physically chain you up anymore. They want to keep control of the mind. So we will put our effort towards steering your mind towards believing you have the perception of some type of power or a voice to keep you locked into the cycle that we have you in. It's a psyop in and of itself. It's a conversation that nobody want to have. It's all alleged for content creation.
It's the most uncomfortable conversation in this country.
Nobody want to talk about it, man. You know, and then the Democrats and the Republicans, they got y'all choosing between 2 like it ain't 4 or 5 on the ballot. Nobody decided to vote green yet. Nobody decided to vote independent yet.
Libertarian.
And the Green Party been full of great ideas for years. But guess what? You will find out how much your vote don't count when 200 million people go vote green and somebody Republican or Democrat still win. I'm telling you, because they already had a winner selected. But, you know, it's all conspiracy theory, right? It's all speculation. People like us are the problem. You know, if you voted, then we may not be in this situation. That's all a bunch of people who bought the bullshit, right? That's the voices of the people who are indoctrinated with the propaganda that they have been selling us, that they've been poisoning us with. You know, at the end of the day, if you pay full attention to what's really going on, it's all just a stage play for you to stay locked into the system that they have put in place. You see what I'm saying? It's the same reason why ain't nobody gonna rise up for real, for real. You know what everybody should do this weekend? And I'm gonna promote this because I'm on Netflix. I'm not gonna make any money from this, what I'm about to recommend, but because I'm on Netflix, I'm gonna give them some love. Go on Netflix right now. They just put the whole Hunger Games series up. I implore you guys to binge watch Hunger Games. Binge watch the series. Watch the last one first because it's actually a prequel. Right. So that tells you about President Snow, and then watch them in concurrent order after that. So the most recent one was the one about President Snow. Watch that first, and then watch the rest of them in the order that they came out. Just rewatch the Hunger Games, and then let me know how your spirit feel. Because I'll tell you what, by the time
I read all the novels, so
they had it figured out.
Yeah, I read the novels. It's eye-opening.
They had it figured out.
I can't find that in the chat. Where are they at?
Who at?
Haywood the Peckerwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped looking at the chat. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like they're doing. You know what they doing? You know what they doing in the chat right now?
Oh no, I ain't come looking for no little bars. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt.
That's what they came for. You're not gonna get it. Not from me. Not from any of these brothers. But
yeah, Haywood said the Green Party isn't about weed, so you know the darkies won't vote. You think we care if weed is legal or not? Niggas gonna smoke.
Yeah, Haywood got problems.
Nobody ever waited on weed to get legalized.
I'm not even talking to Haywood directly because when somebody says some stuff like this, it's just.
Yeah, but I don't see it in the chat. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, heroin still isn't legal, but there's a whole bunch of Caucasian folks doing that right now in the trailer parks, going crazy,
and going to jail for it and getting off scot-free,
getting rehab instead of time. Yeah, real shit.
Interesting, isn't it? How it works?
And it falls off their record too.
Oh, you mean the expunged?
Yeah, it falls right off their record the minute that they finish.
They report the date they did the autopsy. Yes.
Miss Selena, tell us the purpose for the people. You guys are supposed to be having a rally on the 26th. Is that still going to occur?
Well, I think that was the community, people who are activists who we're very grateful, standing up, demanding a fair and impartial investigation. And we want to say thank you to all the community leaders and activists standing up saying, no, we want a timeline. We want transparency. We want them to check cell phones. We want everything that you would have done had it been your child. So that's what they're going to be talking about on the 26th.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's good.
You missed something that he said.
26.
He believes that Nolan was on the boat. He believes he was on the boat.
I always believed it. I never didn't believe it. Remember, I told you I think he made it back to land.
Yeah, he believes that Nolan was on the boat.
I believe there's other boats involved.
Yeah, but why would he say? I don't think he would say that publicly unless he had a good evidence that he was on that boat. Why would you say that randomly like that?
He said blacks are the most exonerated people. It should speak volumes to you. No, it just speaks to the fact of how many innocent black people end up in court.
You know what's crazy about that?
Yeah, because they're overly policed.
Here's the craziest part about that, right? So, why is it that when I don't have to ask why? Let's just pose it as a question because YouTube likes that. Why is it that when a black person gets exonerated for a crime that they did not commit or were erroneously charged for, people say, "Oh, they got off on a technicality"? No, they're not guilty.
They are innocent.
You're innocent. If you're not guilty, then you're innocent. There is no middle ground here. There's no gray area. Well, no. They're not guilty. That's it.
And you know what's crazy though? This is something I'm realizing. If white folks never bothered black folks, will black folks ever even talk about white folks?
No.
You know what's crazy?
I said that earlier.
I never like I love being black. I love black folks. I love all different types of black folks too. I've had, you know what I'm saying, some of the most genuine people I ever met are, have done some criminal behavior in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on my last episode, we all cool with each other. Like if you go to the barbecue, the dude that's got 2 felonies and the dude that got his master's degree, they cousins. You know what I'm saying? They cousins, bro. They playing spades together. Like black folks, we all love each other. We kick it with each other. And that's why, historically speaking, we thrive when we're left alone. But you know what's wild? I don't go to any white people's platforms that are streaming about, their perspective of this all and giving the boys the benefit of the doubt. I don't go to any of those platforms and jump in the chat and spew rhetoric or anything. I don't even use any time.
I don't go to their pages.
Yeah, I don't use time of my life that I can't get back to go be bothered with white affairs or white perspectives or white talking points or not. Like you get what I'm saying? Like if they didn't mess with us, we wouldn't even talk about them. We're not concerned with what white people got going on. All of our I'm finna land with all of our concern with what white people is doing is the shit that they do to us. Aside from that, we are not concerned about what white people got going on. And it's not even malicious. We're just not concerned. We don't care how y'all dress. We don't care what y'all doing with y'all food. We don't care. Like we are the flavor. We cook the best. Y'all, we dress the best. We invent the best. It's all historically proven. It's already out there, Tez. We do a lot of things historically very, 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 very exceptionally well. So why would we even bother being concerned? We do not concern ourselves. By and large, black folks don't concern themselves with white people shit.
Even when they're around.
We just don't. Our only gripe with white folks is the fact that they won't leave us the fuck alone. But then they swear they want segregation so bad. Do you realize if you didn't stop this black person to bother him, he wouldn't have said anything to you? But then so they stop you, bother you, and then play victim. Nasty work. Stop you, bother you, and then say they're fatigued. Stop you, bother you, and then say, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these people are this type. Like, bro, we chilling. Like, we overly chilling, bro.
Command Dow said, that's weird. I'm interested in every culture on the planet.
I'm not.
I too like lots of cultures on the planet. I don't like this one that you're talking about because there's nothing interesting to me about it.
Nah,
let me see. Growing up around them, growing up with people that consider themselves like that, I was bored. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I grew up with them. I said in proximity to them, which means I had to be in some places where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that I'm lived in their neighborhoods until later. Let me tell you, I never cared what was going on. I didn't care why, Timmy was beating on his wife. I didn't care about any of that. The fact that, Nicky was sleeping with his cousin Mickey. I didn't care about any of those things. That's none of my business. It's really just called minding your own business. I mind my own business very well.
Yeah, and then
go ahead, Klaus. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's interesting. This person said that's weird. I'm interested in every culture. You said you're interested. You didn't say you hate. You didn't say that you are concerned with in order to be discriminatory towards. You said you're interested, meaning that if you get around some black folks, you want to learn. Why do you guys dance like that? That's dope. Why do you guys season your food with paprika and smoked garlic? Oh, that's pretty delicious. Oh, you get around the Asians and you're like, oh, this is what you guys eat. This is how your music sounds. These are the instruments that you guys are into. This is what your country looks like. That is interest. That's interest, right? So I'm interested. Right? Like I've been all over the world. I'm clearly interested in other cultures. I'm interested, but I'm not going to go look at another culture to say everything that I do or don't, or everything specifically, everything I don't like about their culture. Then use the things that I don't like about or disagree with about their culture and customs to discriminate against them, somehow colonize them, somehow disparage them, somehow perpetuate self-hate amongst them, somehow psychologically manipulate them en masse, and then give them working wages and tax them to hell to the point where everybody in the nation is an indentured servant if you're not an LLC owner and a successful one at that. And we know the stats on successful businesses. So again, when we start having conversations about facts and not how everybody feels, you know what I mean? The truth of the matter is white folks be poking around fucking with people. That's just the truth of the matter. Historically speaking, they fucked with the natives. They fucked with the people in the Caribbean. They fucked with the people in Africa. They be poking around and
Mexico,
fucking with people. Yeah,
Peru,
like motherfuckers
Costa
be minding
Rica,
they,
South America, Africa, Australia, India, Canada, Hawaii.
Yes.
People are on islands minding their own business. You know how desperate you got to be to travel 6,000 miles into the ocean to find an island full of people that ain't doing nothing but minding their own business?
And grab them up and enslave them. Let's get it.
It's crazy, isn't it?
My favorite question that you ever asked, Tez, is for what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
Y'all don't know how to get it out the mud? Go get it out the mud.
Look,
when y'all got here, we already put these pyramids up. We ain't need no help. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, motherfuckers trying to cover up some inefficiencies. Get it out the mud, folks. We figured it out. We figured out how to medicinally use these plants. We figured out how to move these bricks and make these pyramids. We figured out how the solar system and the constellation of the stars work. We figured that out. We didn't need no intervention from them. They come to us, get the lay of the land, get the agriculture, then start slaughtering shit. Nasty work. And then just they change a couple laws, a couple of amendments, and everybody's supposed to operate in forgiveness. Man, y'all can kiss my ass. What's up, Tez?
Side chat, please.
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
Share.
Let me know when you do. Yeah, let me know you do.
Mine?
Yeah, don't read it out loud. Yeah, don't read it out loud. Let me just do it.
You sure?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
I have a point to prove.
Okay.
Look, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like when I saw people growing up like that, I didn't think to them, why aren't they like black people? I just thought they were just white. And that was perfectly fine to me. That's the problem that most of us are having with these unequal comparisons, is that we're not comparing ourselves to you. We don't care what you do. If you want to go and dance like a chicken and you think that's good dancing, then go for it. Have a good time. I'm just not going to partake. I don't understand why, how do his legs move like that? Well, I mean, because I got rhythm. You just don't have any. You just don't. It's not in your DNA.
Just post it.
We have comments.
All right.
Taco Sniffer, y'all can't even go on a carnival cruise. Taco Sniffer.
It's not on the screen.
It is.
I am the captain, I'm back on the boat. I stay off the coast. It's a parade, my ship is afloat. I'm smacking up booty, then making up quotes. I'm dumb high, though they told me don't smoke. I'm a bad man, you can call me the GOAT. Casino, turn a slice to a loaf. Poseidon classic, if you groupies ain't know. I done seen this water turn a white to a hoe. Honey Jack with the ginger ale, first thing in the morning, we gon' call him mimosa. Extended balcony, doing my stretches, deep breathing. Yeah, I had to warm my muscles. This bad thing with me, got that bad thing over there, thinking that I won't touch. I do what I want, I do what I want, I do what I want when I'm on the water. I'm back on the boat to stay afloat, don't need a life vest. I be walking on the Lido deck. They all want me off the eye test. I need a view, I got a few. Now I'm staying on a high deck. I wasn't supposed to make it out here, coming from the west side of Chirac. Real life, where the lies at.
Well,
we still got to chat about that one.
I mean, well, they said you couldn't even get on a Carnival cruise. I don't know what you were just doing right there, but it sure did look like you were on a cruise to me.
That was AI. That was AI.
That was AI.
Okay, AI.
Right
that was
quick.
an AI. That was that oral farming right there.
Hey man, sometimes you
I mean,
gotta
just some guy. I've been to Greece. Have you? Hold on. How many guys here have been to Greece? Just by a show of hands, how many guys here have been to Greece?
I have not been to Greece.
Okay, just saying.
Yeah, I've been.
I've been to Italy though, and France.
There you go. Envy is why they don't like us. I said that earlier. It's fear and envy. If jealousy comes from somebody that's close to you.
Damn, taco sniffer, you jumping sites?
Oh, okay, Chris. Like, are you mad because you don't have any of that? I get it. Was that supposed to be an insult? You do things well. Ugh. Ugh. The health. Looking 30 when you're 50? How dare you?
Oh, you shouldn't tell. Don't tell my age, man.
Hey, I'm not arguing with people that's allergic to the sun.
Yeah. Well,
Taco Sniffer. I know, man. It's really look. It's Taco Sniffer. I know you're a troll, so I can reason with you. You make way more sense than the other idiots we've put on blast tonight.
It's a good question.
He's just mad. He's just mad because I clipped him on the other channel.
It's
Some
a good
people
question.
can call me the troll whisperer. Right? Some people can call me the troll whisperer. Taco Sniffer. It's fine, man. I get it. I get what you're doing. I support you. But what I will say about this is, it's really hard to keep the gators down. It's really hard. But that's why sometimes you'll flex a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. They might say you're reaching. You know what I'm saying?
Is she legit? I'm telling you guys. You got me on to something.
I told you she legit is great. Kamadal said, "Do you guys get treated better in Europe than in the USA?" I sure do.
Oh yeah,
I sure do. I am in high demand. I get treated great in Europe.
And you know what? The police don't even mess with you.
Hey, Taco Sniffer, it's okay. I told you we have real trolls on our channel. Our channels are pretty big, man. Both these channels they're pretty big in my opinion. You get this many people watching you all the time with dedicated trolls. It's just that it's 2 a.m. and so our trolls are probably asleep in their holes. You know what I'm saying? And they have wives too. And sometimes their wives be like, "You listen to those guys more than you listen to us." And you know what? Go back to y'all wives. Go back to y'all wives. They need some loving. I can't give it to you. He said we have everything
do harder
else.
work than this.
250 registered sports, and you're good at 4. Have you watched the Olympics? Or have you watched the World Cup? I mean, dude, I think if you look at France's team was majority dark-skinned people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's happening the same in the United States. I really think, or swimming, tennis, golf. Are you? Is it 1922 for you?
I don't know.
Track and field. Even the goose stepping dude in Germany got upset because he lost the games to chocolate folk. What are you talking about? 4 sports. Have you tennis, badminton, volleyball? I mean, what's wrong with these people? You type this with your thumbs on the internet.
Speed skating,
curling
on the ice. That young chick.
Don't forget curling, gymnastics, ice skating.
Yeah.
Pole vault, discus, long distance running, marathon running. I mean, I just don't understand where this type of logic comes from when if YouTube is owned by Google and you got a phone and you type in this with your thumbs, how you couldn't just type in who has the records for just about everything. I'm just saying. It's cool. I think you're wrong. They know you're only on vacation. That's why. Hard right. V out here trying. Hi friends. I mean, I wouldn't say friends, but what's up? Hit the like button while you're here. You know.
Facts.
That was nice.
Like and subscribe. But yeah, man, all in all, I think it's going to be a lot more coverage to cover. I mean, the press conference was kind of telling, you know, we had to read between the lines on a lot of things, but I'll be grateful when we can stop, right? When we start getting some more concrete things, some more concrete information, so we can really discuss what's going on. As far as the trolls, I mean, like I said, this is America, man. This to be expected. You know, that stuff don't really bother me. I entertain it here and there just for the entertainment of my audience. You know, they like seeing me crash out on somebody here and there. So somebody give me a reason, you know, we go for it. But other than that, that shit don't. I know where I'm at. I never was running around fooling myself. You know what I'm saying? I never was running around fooling myself. The last time a successful prank was played on me, it was played on me by white boys. You know what I'm saying? And I was young and shit. They played a successful. It wasn't nothing gruesome or nothing violating or nothing like that. It was just a successful prank.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Anymore, huh?
Well, I learned to not be naive. You feel me?
All right.
I learned to not be naive, but you understand, I learned that as a kid. And imagine growing up to 18, 19, 20, and you don't have that wherewithal. You still giving people the benefit of the doubt, and these folks can, you know, lure you. You feel me? So, I learned that day not to be naive. And I also learned that day that, like, when people play with you and they think that, like, playing with your emotional stability is humorous, slapping the shit out of them stops them from doing it. I learned that too.
Every time.
Nothing's funny anymore at the motherfucker. When you got to figure out whether that was your canine or your molar that fell out. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
How that goes.
Yeah, all alleged. But sometimes,
alleged.
Sometimes violence is the answer. Allegedly.
Oh, we had super chats.
Yeah. Everything I do fire. Dropped the best 2 albums in 17. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah. Hungry, but I ain't starving though. Had to be before cardio though. Lyrical exercise, cardio. I'm getting paid off of audio. Change my rap name a lot of bucks. Watch your head, baby, got a duck. Cuz I pulled up in the Audi truck, say upgrading to a Ferrari truck. Everything I do is straight smoke. 5 albums, that's chain smoke. Buy my green like the 8th smoke. About to cruise, turn some cake ghost. In corporate America with my hoodie on. They looking at me like I'm Trayvon. Better watch what you say wrong for your suntan turn spray on the Star Trek.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Better watch what you say wrong for your suntan turn spray on.
All
alleged.
Ain't too deep. You got anything?
10 gems, money. Appreciate you, travel.
Not really. I just looking at this on a deeper level, being that I've been in these white spaces for well over 40 years. I can just feel what the family's going through as far as that is concerned. Had something similar happen, not as big as of a case of it, but it woke me up really early in life to really watch my surroundings very closely and don't mess with certain people or go to certain events for that reason. Like, I don't do big crowds at all.
No.
At all. I think that was the major reason. Didn't you guys have a show like in Chicago or something like that? I believe.
We did.
You guys when you were on tour.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go, because I didn't know y'all like that. To be honest, I'm being honest.
Was that like a segue to make me show the show or no?
Perfect.
You know.
Perfect.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, y'all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul.
Oh yeah. That was a Chicago show. We were on tour. We had a good time that night, I would like to say.
I feel sad that I did miss it. Now knowing what I know now, yes, I wish I would have went.
Hey, it was a very good show. Maybe I'll put some clips up eventually.
Maybe
I will. Or maybe I'll put them behind a paywall so y'all can actually pay for the show. That was a paid show that we didn't do in live on the internet, but live and in person. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm still waiting for the next one.
Class, you got anything for these wonderful people that decided to show up and watch us tonight?
Nah. Tomorrow afternoon should have a live sports stream. Big announcement on Devin Haney's next fight. Huge announcement on that. Big announcement on Jerron Boots Ennis upcoming next fight, or negotiations rather. And then we're gonna talk about Errol Spence fight coming up this Saturday. So we got a nice card of things to talk about on Classic Codes Sports. So for everybody that's watching that's into boxing, go to before you forget tonight, go to Classic Codes Sports. That's a separate page from my page that you on right now. It is on my homepage of this page though. Go to Classic Codes Sports and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss those live streams. And I call the fights live. So like when the fights
I would say the best YouTube caller right now.
I appreciate that. It's a lot of heavy hitters that do calls too, man. So that's a big compliment. Big compliment. Yep.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So yeah, man. But that's all I got. Other than that, tomorrow I don't think we'll have anything meaningful on Nolan. So I should be able to do a regular Classic Code stream. We'll do some, relationship talk and have some fun like that and all that stuff. So yeah, man, back to regular scheduled program until we get some meaningful updates, and then we're gonna provide for the people like we've been doing.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long night. It's been a long day. Emotions ran high for most people. Tensions ran higher for the rest of us. They're going to stay there. But we will talk about some other things till we get some development. We don't know when things are going to be released. It seems like they're slow dragging us for a reason, and we're going to have to find out what it is. And when we find out what it is, we'll make sure that we report it to you and give our opinions on it, as I'm sure that you guys are probably waiting for. But with that being said, I'm Tez. That's In Too Deep. I'm 2-4. It's been a long 24, and I'll see you in another 24. Classic, what do you always tell these wonderful people?
If y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic.
I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they feel around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting. I harbor resentment, I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it.
Find the Tez. Find the Tez.
Welcome to the TezDown. Welcome.
Find the Tez.
Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the TezDown. Party time.